Hello everybody, today we are going to study lesson 1, what are physical properties of matter for my dear students in grade 4. Today we are going to start this session with each other. Today we are going to start this session with what's meant by matter. Matter is what? Matter is anything has mass and volume. Yeah. For example, you have a mass if you on a balance. For example, your mass is, for example, 20 or 30 kilogram. Yeah, this is your mass. The mass is amount of matter in an object. The difference between your mass and the mass of your friend is what? Is the amount of matter in your body. The difference in mass between a car and a bike, the difference where amount of iron in each one. Yeah, the bike, of course, contains what? Contains, yes, small amount of iron, right? But the car, of course, maybe half ton, right? More mass. Amount of iron is more. So mass depends on what? Depends on amount of matter, right? Yes, we can say that what is matter? Anything has mass and volume. Volume mean what? The space that object occupy. Like, for example, 1 liter of water is what? Amount of water that water take it inside the bottle, right? So this is the volume, amount that object take inside this container, okay? So this is the matter, mass and volume. Yeah, you have a mass and you have a volume of, for example, in the class, a chair that sit on. Understand? So this is the matter. If anything takes space, like you take a space from the chair that you sit on, and your mass, of course. So this is the matter. Anything that has mass and volume or occupy or take space. Okay? We have, of course, any matter, different properties, maybe chemical or physical properties of any matter. For example, what's mean by physical one? Physical is the appearance of the matter. It's a color, for example, it's a density, and we say it after that. What's mean by density? Yeah, it's a color, it's a smell, odor, all of these physical properties of the matter. Yeah. Another type is a chemical one in the next lesson, inshallah. So we have here physical property start. So what's mean by matter? Matter is anything that has mass and occupy space or has a volume. Okay? Yes? So we have any substance or any matter, you can taste it, like the sugar, for example. Another don't taste, but you can smell it, like the perfume, for example. Understand? And hearing and touch it, if it's rough or smooth, and so on, and see its color, and so on. All of these are physical properties of matter. Yeah, its shape, its appearance, of course. Yeah. So the matter, as we said, physical property. Yes. So next slide here. Yes. Hardness of a substance, for example, easily to bend or dent, or it's flexible, like some rulers may be flexible, you can bend it, or another one broken if you make like this for this hard one. So it's a hardness. It's a flexible bend, it can be bent, or no, it's hard. Okay? Yeah. Any matter different from the other, for example, yes, according to its size, for example, its color, and so different, like the taste, as we said before. Yes. We said texture, it's soft, for example, or not. Hard, soft, or hard or rough. Yes. Its odor, yeah, its shape, all of these physical properties of the matter. So we said what's mean by volume. Volume is a space that object occupy, or object occupies this space of, for example, the can of the juice or Pepsi, as you know. Yeah, you can see on it 330 milli. Yes, this is the volume that Pepsi or juice found inside or take space from inside. 1 liter of water is what? Is, yeah, volume or space that this water what? Occupy inside this beaker. So 1 liter or 1 milli, this is the units of the volume. But in our session, we speak about the milli with what? With the volume. So volume is a space object take or occupied in this. Yeah, object takes up or occupy inside, and the unit is milli. And now we are going to speak about how can you measure the volume of an object, okay? So how can you measure the volume of any object? Yes, to measure the volume of any object, we start this now, but with what? And now, to measure the volume, how can you measure the volume? First, we have two different shapes of the objects. The shape of the object can be measured by the ruler, like you can measure length and width and height of this cube. And this is not, of course, you can't use the ruler here to measure where its width or height, where you can see it, right? So here, the volume of any object can be measured by the ruler if it's regular like this. Yes, this is cube shape, regular one. You can measure it with the ruler. How? When you use the ruler to measure this line, this is the length of this and this width of the cube and the height. This is the volume of regular shape can be measured and calculated by multiplying length, multiplying width, multiplying height. So here, if we have and measured the length and the width and the height, so you can, again, this is the rule here for measuring the volume, okay? So the volume of regular shape like this cube, you can measure its length, its width, and its height. But a regular one, we see it after this. So the volume, we can measure the length like this. For example, this width 5 centimeter, and here is 5 also, and here, of course, this cube, all sides are equal, yeah? So you have here 3, this, yeah, you have length and its height, multiply them, calculating the volume, and the unit is cubic centimeter. Irregular volume or regular volume objects, yeah, it's difficult to use a ruler to measure length or width or height. It's not regular, yeah, it's a curved one, not straight, right? Yeah, so you use this ruler for measuring a regular one only. It's not regular. So what can we do now? Yes, this is beaker. As you know that it's graduated. This graduated one, you can put an amount of water to measure its volume. For example, it will be 75. When you put anything here, of course, the level of the water will rise up, of course, right? This is rise up. This is difference between the original amount of the water and the volume of both of them, the water and the object is put in. Yeah, this is what the volume of both. Of course, if you need, yeah, this is water only, 75 milli. When you put it, what's happened? Yes, the volume or the level of the water, what? Raised. Understand? Reach it for what? For example, reached for 100 mil. Yeah, so this volume before putting this object, which is water only, is what? 75, as we said, right? Yeah, this is 75 milli for water only, right? Yeah, but after putting any object, of course, the level of the water will raise up. Yeah, raised for where? For, yeah, 100. So this space only, this is the space or the volume increased by this object. So the volume of this object is the difference between the level of the water and the level of both of them together. Okay, so we subtract, yes, it will be 25 milli. I hope everyone to understand this lesson today very good. Thank you and goodbye.